Today I want to share something deeply personal to me, something that has been a silent weight in my heart for over a decade. For 10 years, I've carried guilt that felt like chains around my spirit. Guilt from the moment my children were taken away, guilt from staying in a marriage God had never intended me to be in, a marriage that almost cost me my life. And that guilt that you carry for so long, it doesn't just stay guilt. It turns into shame, it turns into embarrassment, it turns into anger, pain, and resentment. And so I did what so many of us do when life hits us hard. I built walls, thick ones, walls to protect myself, walls to guard my heart, walls that said, no one will ever hurt me again. But here's the truth. Those walls didn't just keep people out, it kept me trapped inside. Before coming to the Bear Retreat, the enemy was fighting me hard. I questioned everything. Should I go? Maybe I should cancel. Maybe this is a sign God is saying I shouldn't go. But then there was that small, still voice, the one that doesn't shout, but pierces through everything. And it whispered, push through, you have to be there. So I obeyed, still unsure, still uncomfortable, but I pushed through. And what I didn't know at the time was that the retreat was the key that I've been praying for. The key for my freedom, the key to my healing, the key to releasing the shame, the embarrassment, the anger, the resentment, and the walls that guarded my heart for so long. God had already begun preparing me months earlier. He was removing people, closing doors, and stripping away anything that wasn't aligned with where God was taking me. He was performing spiritual surgery, working on the inside in places I had never allowed anyone else to go. And when I arrived at the Bear Retreat, I didn't realize what was happening, but at the end, others could see before I could. People started coming up to me saying, Bonnie, you have a glow about you. And they were right. But what they were seeing was not just a glow. It was my freedom. It was my release. It was my peace. I left that retreat forever changed. The woman who walked in carrying guilt, shame, anger, and the walls did not walk out with them. I now stand confidently as the woman God has molded me to be, the woman who survived pressure so she can apply pressure in the kingdom. A woman who now can be used to help others healing, freedom, and their way back to God. So today I stand before you in full transparency, in gratitude, in wholeness, in truth. And I declare I am beautifully bare.